beautifuls. How are you guys doing today? Today we're going to talk about pure water, water that heals, um, and also speak about the places we can find this pure water. So let's dive into that today. Now, I just wanted to get into biblical terms now. Uh, At this time, I'm reading the Old Testament and I'm seeing a lot of scriptures pertaining to water and cleanliness. Just it'll say on the lines of, you know, clean yourself with water and you'll be clean. There's no like they don't even talk about soap. And it just speaks about water, and I'm like, I don't know if in the time frame it went over my head, but as time went on it registered and I said, okay, this is all they used was water to clean themselves. So what is it about the water in those days that it was so pure? It was so healing, it was so stronger than what it is today. When I say stronger, I mean it was more powerful. For us today, what water does for us today, it's supposed to, from what we've learned, it cleans us out from impurities. It flushes out our body, from that. And also it can help clear up the skin and things of that sort. But we know that that water is different everywhere we go. It's not the same. So we can drink a filter water. We can drink water from the faucet, which is like city water or so. You can have water from the well. So what water can we drink to heal our body? What water can we drink to keep us clean, keep us healed, keep us, in a better state? So that's what we're going to dive in today. And I wanted to apologize to you guys because I was supposed to do this 2 days ago, but then I seen the message of a lady speaking about Crohn's disease on my video, and I wanted to get into that, so that took more time, and then I had other things going on. So my plan was to make the video that I made about healing herbs for cancer, as I did. And then I was going to make the video for healing water, water that heals the body and things of that sort. But then once I seen that lady's video comment, I noticed that it's been sitting there for 7 days, and I'm like, oh no, I can't let her wait any longer and stuff. So I wanted to go ahead and answer that question and try to help her out as best as I was able to. And so that's what I did. So then I neglected this video here. So like I said, we're going to dive into it now. So thank you for your patience. About 6 years ago, I moved to North Carolina, and this is where it all began for me because my cousin, she introduced me to a filter, a certain type of filter, though. It's not like a pure filter or anything of that sort. This filter, at the time, it probably cost about $10,000. And what happens is that were able to change the pH level on the filter to heal your body from everything that can possibly be going wrong. And in that time frame, I didn't understand what we had here. But now, looking back and speaking to a sister of mine, in regards to my church, she wanted me to dive into this and talk about it. And as I talked to her about it, she said, just, kind of give some more information about it so that people can learn more about it. Since it's been a while, almost 6-7 years, that's why I had to go back into researching it, because at the time I did learn of it, but I wasn't sure of the varies of different places that you can go to get pure water. And also I just watched a video where they talked about the fourth phase of water, how that and water in that phase is actually healing, and is something that we have inside of us. And if we don't have enough, then we can get sick. So just learning more about water is very phenomenal, because you want to make sure that you are putting the right things in your body to function better. And that's why when I looked up different places where you can get pure, good water for healing, these are the places that I've seen. Now, there's one place here in Blackville, South Carolina, and the water is from the spring. I believe the place is called God's Acre Healing Springs. And I read a story here where people were talking about they only had a few days to live, and they had stage 4 cancer or whatever have you, and they received jugs and jugs of that water and utilized it, and they were healed from the diseases that they had. So that's just one location. It's Blackville, South Carolina. Warm Springs, Georgia is another place where you can get healing water. Residents of Georgia first became aware of the healing powers of warm springs, then named Belledgeville in the late 1700s as a way to escape yellow fever. And we talked about the water that's in South Carolina, but let me just go into it again. It's called God's Acre Healing Springs. It's in Blackville, South Carolina, and this natural springs is Blackville, South Carolina, has the unusual distinction of being legally owned by God. This spring was known for its healing powers by Native Americans, and it's known for its ability to spread when 6 badly wounded Revolutionary War soldiers made stunning recoveries after drinking and bathing in it. So these are different things that I've also read in the Word of God in the Bible, where it talked about people were being healed by the water and also being healed by drinking water. So um, and that's powerful to me, because it went over my head as I'm reading it from the Old Testament. It went over my head, because I'm looking at it like, okay, what's going on, but not really understanding. But then diving into this, you're seeing that it's still reoccurring today, and it's amazing. It's miraculous. Another place is Saratoga Mineral Springs. Saratoga Springs, New York. This is where it's located. It's in New York, but it's in Saratoga Springs, okay? And the place is called Saratoga Mineral Springs. So Saratoga Mineral Springs is one of the few natural carbonated springs in the country. Historically, both tribes drink and bathe in the springs, known for its restorative powers. So these springs are in different various places. So if these places are near where you live, try to visit these places so that you can um gain some restoration, gain some healing, gain some cleansing. Another place is called Ojo Caliente, New Mexico, and this is located near Santa Fe, New Mexico. The Ojo Caliente mineral springs are known as one of the oldest natural health resorts in the U.S. Okay, and it's the healing powers of the waters can be traced back to the earliest human migrations in the region. Another that. So that seems like that's it for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys can visit these springs and receive healing water. I know for me, it's exciting for me because, like I said, back in 6 or 7 years ago, I really was discouraged because I was wondering exactly where can I get water from that's pure and that's healing and that's something that will be great for me and my family. But I'm so thankful that I was able to, look this information up again. And it's kind of different from what I spoke to my cousin about, because she had the filter, and she mentions that maybe you can get clean water from the Himalayas. But like I said, it was discouraging, because I'm like, really? Like that far away? Or, I'm not able to make it there each and every time that I need clean water or purifying, cleansing, healing water. But now, as we can see today, we can go to these various places that I've mentioned just now and receive exactly what you need in order to become healthy and good. Okay. So thank you guys. For joining us today on Tara's Beautiful Care. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and join us each and every time I post a new video. Please have a blessed weekend and take care. Bye bye.